everybody, it's Scott Steen coming to you from the It's Fix studio on the expansive first floor of the Winners and Winers Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep-3. As always, if you would be so kind, let us know that you dig what we're doing. Maybe you've picked up a couple bucks the last couple days. Give us a thumbs up on the video. And, of course, if you haven't done so already, please make sure that you get subscribed to our channel. We appreciate it. And, of course, that way you'll get notified every time we put up brand new content. You'll be the first to know. So there you go. Make sure you get subscribed, as, again, we appreciate it. And, of course, let us know what you're playing in the comment section. Tell us what you're on, man. Got a lot of games going on today. Got a little baseball. Got a little college football. Of course, got NBA preseason hockey. You got Europe. What is that? The Europe Cup over there, C-Dub? Whatever that is. They're playing for some sort of cup in Europe, so that should be fun if you got picks over there, whatever it is. There's always tennis going on. I know some of you guys like those fuzzy balls, so let us know. Whatever it is, you put it up there, you win it, we give you the shout-out, you get enough of them right, just like It's Fix, you will become our capper of the day, which is 2 out of 3 for It's Fix. A very fine job indeed. And, of course, man, when you're going there from sport to sport, when you're maybe capping a little basketball, capping a little hockey, then you want to switch over and check out college and in the MLB. No place like winnersandwiners.com, statsalt.com. They do deep dives into every game going on in America every single day, regardless of the sport. So check that out, won't you? Check out pointsbet.com for all you folks in New Jersey and Iowa, the absolute stone cold best place to make a bet anywhere in the free world. So check them out, won't you? All right, guys, let's take a look at our results from yesterday. We had the New York Giants team total under, and actually that went to 13.5. Although, as I'm sure most of you guys figured out, not a whole hell of a lot of difference between 11.5 and 12.5. However, once it got to 13.5, I got pretty excited about that. But you figure offensive teams are going to get one score. All right, you figure that's what's going to happen. Daniel Jones was able to hit a long pass play. And a nice pass that he put in there to Golden Tate. The defender had his hand in there, had it knocked up in the air, and Tate caught it, ran down the sideline. That was fine. However, what wasn't fine is Tommy No Clock getting sacked from behind and giving the Giants a scoop and score. That doomed our under right there, as I have no doubt the Giants would not have scored if they were still playing. So we lose that one, but we do end up winning the. We had North Carolina State, and then we had the St. Louis. We had the Houston rather, and the under 7. Of course, Altuve had to get up there in the bottom of the 8th and hit a home run for no reason whatsoever except to push our over. So it could be worse. We pushed on the parlay and ended up getting paid off on the Houston money line there as well. So a little bit of a profitable day. Not a ton as we officially go. I don't know. What do we go? 1 1/4, 1 3/8, and 1, something like that. So anyway, on the premium side, a little more clear-cut victory as we had the University of Louisiana at Monroe Warhawks, and we also had the New England Patriots to cover the number. Both of those things came true, and premium players went 2-0 on the day. So let's take a look at tonight's action, shall we? We have a trio of college football games. Let's get to it. First of all, we're starting off in the ACC. As the Virginia Cavaliers come to the land of Cubano Sandwich to take on the Miami Hurricanes, Virginia is a 2-point underdog here on the road. For me, this game's likely going to come down to whoever can keep their quarterback upright. The Cavaliers gave 8 sacks up to Notre Dame in their last game, including 2 scoop and scores, which absolutely just changed the complexion around in this contest. They actually outplayed the Irish for much of it, and it didn't certainly get reflected in the score. Now, the good news is they've had an extra week to adjust their schemes for Miami. On the other side, we get a Canes team that has allowed more sacks than anyone else in college football. Now, that may be a problem versus a Virginia defense that is 4th in the nation in getting after the quarterbacks. Miami quarterback N'Kosi Perry, he gets the start for the Canes here. He was great last week in relief. Came in, they were 28 points down. He threw for 422 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 pick. The problem is The Virginia Tech Hokies last week didn't have nearly the pass defense and the pass rush that the Cavaliers do. Yes, Miami needs this one, but you know what? They also needed last week's game too, and they absolutely shat the bed there. Virginia, they had a bye week, and Miami, well, they're on short week. I like the experience and dual threat ability of quarterback Bryce Perkins for the Cavs, and I think the Virginia pass rush will force Perry into at least 2 turnovers in this one. Give me the Virginia Cavaliers plus 2 points there at Miami. And we're taking a look here at the Colorado State New Mexico game. As the Colorado State Rams take on the New Mexico Lobos down there in the desert. You know, something is going to give here, and it may actually be on both sides of the ball. The Lobos' pass defense is the worst in the country. That is more than 380 yards per game, while the Rams, they are 26th with 284 yards in the passing department. On the other side, New Mexico wants to run. Colorado State wants to stop them, but they probably won't be able to, given the fact that they give up 5.6 yards per carry. That is 120th in the land. I think both of these teams are going to be able to move the ball at will, and the points will follow. Give me Colorado State, New Mexico, over 66. And we are going to finish it up with a pick from the Pac-12 as Colorado goes against the Oregon Ducks. Colorado, 21-point road dog in this one. You know, the Ducks, they're really having their season this season via the defense. Herbert is having a very good year, 71.3% completion percentage, 15 TDs, just 1 pick, averaging 8.3 yards per pass. Not fantastic. It's a fine mark, but it's this offense for the Ducks is a little more methodical than in past years. Their defense, well, they have been absolutely stellar. They've held the opposition to 11.5 points per game. That is good for 6th in FBS. Colorado, well, they put some points on the board as well. They averaged 34.6 points per game. That's good for 23rd. And they're going to be the best offense that the Oregon Ducks have faced since Auburn in the opening game. While Oregon has only averaged 19.7 points per game versus Power 5, Colorado has hung at least 30 on their 3 Power 5 teams, and they've averaged 32.7 versus those foes. The Buffs' defense, well, it's not great. They give up 31.6 yards per game, but the Ducks, they've been doing their opponents favors. They have struggled on 3rd down, and they have struggled in the red zone. I think the Ducks are going to win here, but I think the Buffs keep it close enough. So get yourself down on the Colorado Buffaloes plus the 21 points. While you're at it, hey, throw a couple bucks on that New Mexico Colorado State over 66, and we will start it off with the Virginia Cavaliers plus 2 points at the end of those 3 games. You guys can join me. We will pick up our winning tickets, start the weekend off right, and head back to the window. All right, everybody, let's take a look as we have, I had a back itch there, sorry guys. Put up our premium results here for today. All right, after going 2-0 on the day, that gets us back to within 1 of 500, just trying to make that baseball go away. And that does take our football record 41-27-1 on the season. That is 60.2% winning percentage. That is the NFL and CFB combined. So if you'd like to get yourself down on the premium picks, we do have some spots on the team. Love to have you. Just follow that link right there, and we'll be able to get you hooked up and do the rest. All right? So let's take a look at the shout-outs for today. Start off with a compliment for me, because, you know, that's how I roll. Jason Goforth, he says, man, I really enjoy watching your videos. Hey, Jason, I really enjoy doing videos, so I'm glad that works out. That puts us each in a pretty good position. I like it. Appreciate the kind words, man. Thanks for taking a minute to write that. Rico Ramos said, who had the prop bet for Kershaw to screw the Dodgers last night? No kidding. First time in his life he'd given up, let's say, the first time he'd ever given up home runs in back-to-back pitches, over 21,000 pitches. And that reminded me, because we talked about all the pitchers that we'd killed betting our baseball. We forgot about killing Kershaw, as we had the Dodgers last night to win that one. So, yeah, we we blew up some pretty good pitchers here in the last week. We should definitely take pride in that. Steve Godon. Steve had a couple good plays today. He had he had one good play. He missed his shot at Ryan Izzo to score a touchdown, but he did hit a parlay with Monroe in North Carolina State. That paid $264. So Steve goes 0-1 straight, 1-0 parlay plus 164. Nice job. B Hedge said made some good cash on playing or fading your picks last night and the day prior. As long as I'm winning more than I'm losing, I'm content with the result. Let's keep it going. Absolutely right, man. There is a dude that's using them exactly the right way. I like something. If he likes something that I say, he checks it out and goes, "Yeah, I agree with that dude." If I say something else and he looks up and goes, "I think that dude's off his fucking rocker." He plays against me and he gets the money. Well done, B Hedge. Nice job. Pat Cogney. Pat said he had Dave and Goffin plus 290 to win the first set. Just piss away 6 set points, including 4 on his serve against Federer in Shanghai. He said, that is my week in a nutshell. You know, I'm not a huge tennis guy, as you guys know, but I do know enough about the game that if you've pissed away 6 set points, including on your own serve, you have just got the old Montreal screw job right there, my friend. Sorry, Pat. I hope things turn around this weekend, all right? Let's make some money. Kiss the Degenerate said maybe I should have had a disclosure on my page that said no fortune teller here. You know, shit. He said, and then he took the Giants, and he said, speaking of full disclosure, I hate the Patriots. You know what? I do too, brother. I really do. But I couldn't see it with the Giants here in this one. Dave Rogers said he bought the Patriots 3 points to minus 14, and they will dominate and crush, and they did. They did a little bit of that, Dave, and I don't know about that offense. You know, you see Brady just make some bad throws, and of course he did the same thing last year. You know, about the middle of the season, you're like, what the hell's wrong with Brady? Blah blah blah. Then you know, at the end of the year, there he is driving down against KC in a hostile environment to win the championship, and then go on to win the Super Bowl. So, I don't know. They definitely look like they're dominating and crushing on defense, my friend. No question about that, Dave. Good bet. He went 1-0 plus 100. C-Dub said he was excited. He was locked and loaded for today. And son of a bitch if he wasn't telling the truth, as he went 5-0 on his picks plus 500. Very well done, C-Dub. And he sent me a message via Facebook which showed me his other ticket. Had a 5-team parlay in the NHL that he hit too. So well done, brother. Well done. That's a nice payday right there. It was a money line. Just had one that had some pretty deep odds, and I didn't plug it in. CW, you got to tell me what you made on that one. That was a nice hit, my friend. Little Taco said, I stopped listening to Scott after last NBA season, but he does spark some ideas that are very helpful. Keep going, Scott. Oh, man. Well, you know what? That's oddly cruel and nice at the same time. So, thanks, Taco. I'm glad that you're not listening, that you just stopped by to comment. Okay. Benny Smith said, who you got for the Warriors and Timberwolves tomorrow? Benny, I have no idea, brother. I have not capped a single NBA game preseason yet. There's too much stuff going on as far as football goes. And, we'll get to the NBA. We'll transition into it after a while. But if somebody else has some thoughts on the Timberwolves and Warriors that's keeping up with this stuff, hook a Benny up and let him know what you're thinking. Kent P. says, you're so right in looking at multiple sources for your information. Many times it's something that's said that might not even back up a pick that someone makes, but things can jump out at you that says, bet me! In the end, you better do your homework and know what a good line is. Absolutely. You have to look at long-term betting. Deep-3 has been a winning record. Yes, it has, and it has been profitable since in the last year we've been doing this. If you want to bet based on someone's advice, you might be better off paying for a service. Hey, free plug. Scott's premium picks are pretty good ones. Absolutely. We're, like I said, 60% for football so far this season. Blaming someone else for opening an account, adding funds, and making bet is just ludicrous. How low can you go? You know, so that was very nice words, Ken. That was and you know, I think most people have that attitude. They're able to keep it in perspective. Sometimes, you know, people get strung out, and dude, you know how it gets when you get in a losing streak. You get mad, you lash out. I got no beefs with anybody. We just hope we stay a little bit hot, make some money for some folks, and keep it going. And Kent, he had a couple good picks. He had the Patriots and North Carolina State. He went 2-1 plus 90. Nice job, Kent. Derek Gibson had Monroe, and he also had the North Carolina State on that one. He ends up going. He ends up getting. He goes 3-1 on the day, plus 190. Drew DeCrew offense, our winner yesterday. He got juiced today, as he had a 7-point teaser with the Patriots and Texas State. But he had the Connecticut Sun to beat the number there in the WNBA. And if you watch that game, I did see the end of it there on SportsCenter. They were within 4 with like a minute left, a minute and a half to go, and then they got looks like they got free throwed out of it. So that sucks because I know a lot of you guys had Connecticut there, and yeah. So J.E. J.E. says, "Okay, folks, I know some have been eagerly awaiting my picks. I'm a documented 1-12 here, so to keep the momentum going, here's 3 picks." And he actually went out and beat his percentage. He went 1-2 on the day. He had the New York Giants over 12.5. He faded me there. Nice job, Jay. But then he had the Giants plus 17, and he had Syracuse plus 4.5. Damn it, Jay. So close. I thought we were going to put you on the Pazza Cappers page. Maybe tomorrow, brother. Nick Rampero said my New York football Giants plus 700. Plain and simple. No, dude. No, not that. No. Oh, Nick, get some sleep, brother. Get some sleep. Now he does have Daniel Berger at plus 20 to 20-1 to win the Houston Open. So that'd be let's see how that one goes for you. Keep us posted on that one, brother. Super Cisco said he ain't afraid to play the Astros on the run line, and well done, sir. He went 1-0 plus 100. The Ninja got juiced. Joe Balcones, first time posting here, but here's some of the bets. And he had the Patriots. He also had Brady to throw for a 300 and the Pats to win. Nice job there. That paid 6-5 plus 120. Well done, Joe. He also had the Sharks in the NHL, and another guy that kind of got screwed at the WNBA. He had the Connecticut plus 7, and he also had Texas State. But overall, not bad for a first-time poster, Joe. 3-2 plus 100 on the day. Very good, my friend. Please keep posting your picks. We appreciate you stopping by. The legendary King said if the Giants cover the spread the next week, I'm going to bet my soul for the underdog to cover. They did not, so your soul is safe, at least for another week. Bruno Rhino Nacarado, he had the 6-point teaser with the Pats minus 9.5 and under 48.5. Yikes. Derek Saunders. Derek had a nice day in the NHL and the North Carolina State. He went 3-1 plus 200 on the day. It's Fix, our current champion. He went 3-2 plus 77. So that will Dave Rogers. He went 1-0 plus 100. Robert McCary had some picks out there. Not the best day. He did have North Carolina State. So Robert, appreciate you stopping by to post. Let us know what you're on for today, man. Jorge Correa. He had started off really well. Another one that got screwed by the sun. And then he had a parlay with, oh man, this is kind of a heartbreaker. He had the Astros on the run line, Giants, plus 17.5. And then he had Texas State, North Carolina State. And, you know what? I missed the Texas State there. So, yeah, it wasn't as close as I thought. Sorry, buddy. But still, he had a decent day. Jorge Correa, he goes 3-2 plus 90 on the day. So, our Pazza Cappers are as follows. It's Fixed, 3-2 plus 77. Kent Peak, 2-1 plus 90. Jorge Correa, 3-2 plus 90. Super Cisco, 1-0 plus 100. Joe Balcones, 3-2 plus 100. Steve Godin, plus 164. 0-1, 1-0 parlay. Derek Gibson, 3-1 plus 190. Derek Saunders, 3-1 plus 200. And back where he belongs, everybody. You know him, you love him. When he gets hot on the pitch, it's a thing of beauty. And he got hot today. If you ain't tailing him, you're missing out. It is the one, the only. It is the pride of Pennsylvania. It is C-Dub. Actually, I think he's in Indiana, right? See, I know he's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. So, C-Dub, hey, you, my friend, are our capper of the day. Congratulations, 5-0 plus 500. It just doesn't get any better than that. All right? So, it does, and that's when you hit your 5-team hockey parlay, too. So, let us know what you're playing, guys. Have fun. No matter what happens, you know what? We'll meet back here today. We'll meet back here tomorrow, about the same time, if you will. We'll bitch about our bad beats. We'll brag about our fat stacks and how we went 5-0. And then, because it's Saturday, guys, it's college football, and you know what that means. It's D-Gen Day. We're going to load it up, and fire at them one more time and do it all again. All right, you guys take care. Have a great day. Enjoy the weekend. Happy Friday, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.